Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first weekly Monday Minecraft edition of Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble. Yes, that's right, we've gone weekly, which is going to be much easier for me to make and for you to keep up with. Don't forget, Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm sure we'll have other videos coming out as well. I do want to do a Let's Play session through the Arkham games. We've had permission from Warner Brothers to do that, as long as we don't monetize the videos or play any music from them. Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to, I say we. I'm going to do that. I'm going to play through the Arkham games. We'll start on Friday with that one, and it's yeah. Well, I'll think of some sort of name for it by the time I actually record the video. But until then, we are back in Minecraft world, and at the end of last session, I was running away from some creepers. Creepers don't disappear, although look, I can see some zombies there that have had it. Creepers are over there, look. So I think what I need to do is I need to try and make him sizzle. And then, there we go. Run away. Brilliant. And now I'm not dead. That's fantastic. Where am I? That was the back of my house. I'm over here. Right. That whole thing's got me completely turned around. Now, if you remember what we were doing, we were building our very own Stonehenge. Really to kind of see what it's actually capable in Minecraft. And this is the area that we've got mined out for it. And what I'm going to have to do now is try and fill that with as many of these blocks that I have in my hand as possible. And this is a real problem, because we don't have as many of these blocks as we'd like, and we're going to have to go and get some more at some point. But what this will do is it will give us the right amount of ground. What am I doing? Okay. In order, I've run out of the block already. In order to fit Stonehenge comfortably into the space provided. And we do have to remember that Stonehenge is quite big in real life and has to sort of fit this same. You know, it's got to kind of fit the dimensions that we're running with this. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward to say the least. There we go. I'm trying to be a little bit more uniform about how I actually tackle this. You know, not like that, not going far too quickly. Because creating those heads, being the sort of the first major thing I did, actually really did help me to kind of pick up a few tricks of doing a few things in Minecraft pretty quickly. I mean, relatively quickly, obviously. And you can see now I'm down to, well, far fewer blocks than I was before. Bottom right hand side of the screen is saying I have 70, 80, yeah, sorry, 79 blocks. So my brain stopped working then, full of dirt, and I'm going to need an awful lot more if it's going to fill this whole chasm. And it's going to have to, because Stonehenge is on dirt, so you know it's got to look authentic. Having Stonehenge in the middle of an imaginary world made out of blocks, it's got to look right. But there is some sort of pride I want to be able to take in having created something that is, if not necessarily an authentic representation, at least a representation that takes its authenticity at least somewhat seriously. I'm trying to do things to speed this up. I'm not quite sure what's quicker. And I am now out of dirt. I'm dirtless. Now I am bereft of dirt. And so I am going to have to go and mine some dirt. And that task was decidedly easier when I hadn't blocked off my passages down to the dirt, which you'll find is down here. And I think what I'll probably end up doing, because I need a lot of the stuff, is taking away some of these mountains. We might have to do it in sort of sections. I still don't know what that sound is. It is somewhat disturbing. I am determined to keep going even if I don't have any tools. And we're back to the boring bits, I'm afraid. We're back to boring old, oh yeah, let's dig out some dirt Minecraft. Not the really exciting, actually let's put some blocks together and build stuff Minecraft. But, you know, like I've said before, this is all part of the game. And it gives me a really good opportunity for me to tell you stuff. I don't know what. I know for a fact there's 64 blocks there. I know for a fact that is just not going to cut it. There is there's far too many other things. There's something immensely I'm sure I've said this before, but I'm sure that there's something immensely satisfying about the destruction of blocks done in this way. Now I'm going to have to be careful. You can see the overhang that I've got up here, and this is where I will ultimately build, I suppose, some steps up to this so that I can get up and down. When I say build some steps, it really just I'll formalise the steps that are already there, if you see what I mean, so that it's not impossible to transverse. You know, I don't want to take away too much of this stuff because I want to still have a nice home. So I might be trying to go a little bit further afield to actually pick up some of the dirt I'm after here. But I think that's important. Because I think having, keeping your home safe from vandalism, however that is manifesting itself, that's a pretty important thing. So I'm not going to touch this, but I am, I think, going to go over here and start mining some of this stuff out. Luckily, there's a ton of dirt in Minecraft. It's not rare at all, you know. Although maybe it is, maybe I'm playing this world, maybe there are worlds where dirt is the rarest substance around. And, if that's the case, I'm not quite sure how you would go about surviving now. I'm going to have to call this a night earlier this time, because it's getting dark out, and they nearly got me last time. I've gone the wrong way. That might happen a couple of times. And what I'm going to do in the Minecraft videos from now on is we're going to play 2 days, so that's roughly about 20 minutes per video, and I'm thinking that's enough. Per video per week, that's enough, and we'll continue with the projects as and when, and sometimes I'm going to do stuff on my own without you watching, and that sort of thing is well, quite frankly, it's frowned upon in some places, so we won't go into it too much. It's really, I'm really lucky at the moment. I'm not short of stuff, like food, and I don't have to go out and kill animals all the time, because as fun as that is, it's not really what we're looking at here. We're having a building game here. We're not having a go and hunt things game. And I think today I'm going to do exactly the same as I did yesterday. I'm going to start off here and start to build in the dirt that I have got into the space that I need to fill, because the more that we do this, the more it's you can see where things are happening, where things are needed. It's really much more useful to do that. There we go. And I was working over here. I think you can still see where I was. There we go. Okay, note to self, don't do it that way. That doesn't work. That really doesn't work. Oh dear. Idiot. That's better. Right. Back to the way I was doing it. Wow, and I've run out of dirt already, look. And I had 2 blocks of 4 and 1 block... Sorry, 2 blocks of 64 and 1 block of 6. When I started this yesterday. Yesterday? Today. This morning, this Minecraft day. And I will very quickly run out of blocks here. I've missed one. I get annoyed at myself when I do ridiculously silly things like that. And they are ridiculously silly. And look at how much there still is to go. Look at all of that. And we've done this little, what, sort of 3 lines today? Wow. Okay, so let's head down the mountain, trusty spade in hand again. There's a sheep down there. Thank God, I thought it was something more nefarious. Could have been, I suppose. You know, the sheep aren't necessarily good. The other thing about mining for dirt in these circumstances is you want to try and make sure that you can get in and out of wherever it is easily. You don't want to have to sort of mine your way out again if you mine your way into somewhere, because you don't want to have to build kind of structures to get yourself out of it. Here this is fairly good because this is all kind of flat and we kind of all know, you know. Doing this in a little bit of a random fashion. And not collecting all the dirt as I go, which isn't a good move. Wow. You see, I'm getting dirtier. Luckily, this isn't nearly as bad as doing the bricks, because this doesn't take nearly as long. I mean, your tool doesn't last as long. But, you know, in less time than it took to do all of that brick, I actually have something that I'll be able to go and go, oh yeah, well now we're doing this. Now we're making. I keep glancing down at the spade, which is about to go, and I think this is my last one. So when that's gone, I will either need to... I mean, you know, practically, I need to now go and make some more spades, because, look, oh, there's one more spade left. There's one more spade left. So, yeah, practically speaking... Don't drop the spade, Steve. I'm going to need to go and make some more tools. This is all a little bit random at the moment, because I don't see why it shouldn't be. I like how fast it is to get this dirt out of the way. It's really satisfying. When you've been stuck on doing... don't fall off the cliff. When you've been stuck on doing stuff like stone, and it doesn't take all that long to harvest stone. Yeah, because that's what you do. to mine stone. But still, it's a bit repetitive, it's a bit monotonous. It's where you start to feel the grind in Minecraft is the time it takes to collect particular materials. Having said that, I've done quite well here today. And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know what that sound is. Alright, I'm done here. And you can see where I was, look, over there. And maybe that's a good thing, because maybe that's going to be the clearing for something else. I'm not sure what. Okay. We've still got a little bit of time here, so I'm going to continue what we were doing over here and keep going with filling this in. I know I'm not going to get as far as you know, finishing or anything, but it's always good to get as far as you can, especially in Minecraft, if not in life. Oh, you evil... Sod ya, I can't see you. You might be around somewhere. I'm not convinced we haven't buried you. Okay, and normally I think this would be the sort of the end of a video here, so I'm going to head back to the head back to my hotel, head back to my little shack up on a hill, my cabin out of the woods, if you will. Get myself some more implements and have myself a merry little sleep in there. And we will continue that next time. In fact, what I'm going to do this time, in order to save a little bit of time for the next video, is I'm going to go and continue doing what I've been doing now, which is basically cutting, digging out dirt and putting it somewhere else. Basically, I have been the Minecraft equivalent of a bulldozer. So yeah, next time we come back, that will have been done, and you'll be able to see a nice flat layer. In fact, I'm going to do that now, so that when we start the next video, it's all going to be nice and flat, and we can actually start the construction of Stonehenge Minecraft style. Thank you very much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to be here for you. Don't forget, there will be other things going on throughout the week, so I'm not entirely sure yet what, but I'm thinking Friday is going to be the next major Let's Play on the channel. Maybe there's going to be something else. Maybe there's going to be some live streaming throughout the week. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But do keep an eye out on what's happening. You can follow me on Twitter at Steve_Meller, or you can find out more information at Burnt Papyrus. Obviously, please like, share, and comment and subscribe to the video. We love all of that stuff. Until next time, thank you for watching. Good night.